Guelph native Robert Wickens. He paid with blood, sweat, and tears for more than 3 years to get back into a car and resume the racing career that was cut short by a near-fatal wreck during his rookie IndyCar season that left him partially paralyzed. His reward over the weekend, a podium finish at the Temple of Tracks, the Cathedral of Cars, the Daytona International Speedway. And Robert Wickens, friend of the show, we welcome him back today. Robert, good morning.
Hey, thanks for having me back.
So we had you on Friday. So congrats, man. Look, you teamed up with fellow GTA driver Mark Wickens from Toronto for a third-place finish at the Daytona IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge, the season opener. Congrats, man. And how did that Champers shower feel?
It felt good. I mean, maybe talking to you guys the morning of the race was good luck.
Maybe.
It felt amazing. You know, obviously a lot of hard work went in behind the scenes to get back into a race car, and to get back on the podium was a nice reward for sure.
Yeah, we'd be happy to make this a regular thing before every race, no problem. So Robert, how does it work in the car and behind the wheel with Mark? How does co-driving work?
Yeah, so in the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge, there's two drivers that drive the same car. So we come in for a pit stop. I get out of the car, and Mark Wickens jumps in. So it's a real team sport. But with us, it's a little unique because with my paralysis, I require hand controls to drive the car. And with the clever boys and girls at Brian Herta Autosport and Hyundai, they've come up with a hand control system that allows me to drive the car with hand controls, and then Mark can jump in and flip a switch, and he drives the car like anyone else would.
Wow, what a great high-tech, high-touch solution. Robert, your old partner there, Oakville's James Hinch, he told me a year after your crash that you said you don't just plan on recovery, but you want to be the best spinal injury recovery in the history of spinal injury recovery. So I want you to tell us about this long trip you've been on these past 3 years and how recovery for you has gone from this abstract thing to reality.
Yeah, I mean, first off, some background on that comment. I'm just a very competitive guy, and if I don't push myself, I feel like I don't get the most out of myself. So obviously everyone's recovery is subjective to themselves, and for me, I felt like I needed to really push myself to try and get the most out of my recovery as I could. But it's been quite the ride, and it wouldn't be without the support of my lovely wife, my friends, family, all my therapists, doctors. It's been 3 and a bit years now, but I think getting on the podium for Hyundai and Brian Herta Autosport was, I mean, we finished third. Obviously I wanted to win, but it was a moral victory for sure.
So Robert, real quick, what are your driving plans now going forward? What's on the plate?
Well, I'm going to be competing in the entire season for Brian Herta Autosport and Hyundai. In the IMSA Michelin Pilot Challenge. So there's 9 more races left this year. Our next race is in Sebring, Florida on March 18th. So we have a little bit of time here to take in what we just accomplished and hopefully strive for more.
Robert Wickens, I know you're a big Leafs fan, especially Tavares. Will be your good luck charm if you beat ours for the Toronto Maple Leafs. I feel like it could be a cup year. What do you think?
Yeah, I watched them win last night, so it was a good game against New Jersey. So hopefully they can keep this run going. I think they just passed halfway point of their season.
That's
right. It's looking pretty good. I mean, I'm a believer, and I'll be there for them regardless how it goes.
Robert Wickens, great to talk to you, man. You're such an inspiration. Keep it going, and we'll keep track of everything on the track for you and for our viewers and your fans out there. And anytime you want to just give us a ringy ding ding, we'll set you up here on the show, okay?
Sounds good. I appreciate it.